and I have an answer. Hello everybody, long time no talk. I have been really busy and not feeling very well for a long time. I'm finally feeling better and better. I wanted to do an update. My last two videos were about how I thought I could have been pregnant, and I have an answer. It turns out that I am not. And I have thought a lot about it. It was really interesting because I was having so many symptoms, and I essentially confused a really bad flu that is out of nowhere and untimely. It started in August. It is now like almost mid-September. It's September 10th. And I was having bad dreams, lethargy, and I had pimples, and my weight shot up. I typically talk about my weight loss and health and happiness in my channel, and yeah, I shot up 5 pounds. I am now back down to 162. I shot up to 167. I had the bad dreams, and I was really lethargic, and I had pimples. I had this weird ectodermal rash on my arm. It turns out I just really need to watch how much I soap. And there were a few other symptoms that I won't really get into, but it just really goes to show you how much you can confuse symptoms for the pregnancy symptoms for just something that is totally different. I wasn't even trying to get pregnant, and I had watched numerous videos of women in the 2-week wait and how a lot of women were really disappointed. They could have sworn they were pregnant, and they were actually trying, and I wasn't, and I could have sworn I was pregnant. And anyway, I also read something about confirmation bias, and it is what happens with women who turn out to be pregnant, and they say, oh, I just knew it, listen to your body, I knew I was pregnant. And you know, there are a lot of women who feel that they knew they were pregnant, and then it turns out they weren't. But those times don't, the women who say they knew they were pregnant and it turns out they were, they forget about all the times that they feel like they just knew they were pregnant and it turned out that they weren't. And so when they know that they're pregnant and it turns out that they are, that's called confirmation bias. They forget about all the other times where they knew it and it turned out that they weren't. Anyway, so I was really, I went nuts reading things and looking at YouTube videos of other women who were in what's now called their 2-week wait. And now I've learned a lot for when I actually do start to try to get pregnant, and it really got me thinking further. I am getting married October 20th. That is less than 6 weeks away. It's very exciting and thrilling. No, I'm super happy. I have no doubts in my mind. So I talked to my fiance, when are we actually gonna try? Because I was getting kind of excited about the idea of being pregnant. And so he wants to wait a few months after the wedding for various reasons with timing. But if you stick with me in my channel, eventually I will be also talking about that journey. And also up until then, I want to talk about my weight loss and fitness goals even more, because I want to make sure that I'm in the best shape to harbor a human being inside of my stomach. Anyway, so that is the answer. I am not pregnant. After all of those symptoms, I really seriously began to think that I was, and I was getting excited. And then when I really thought I was excited and very scared because it's a big job, big responsibility. Anyway, my weight is back down to 162, which is where I started before I was feeling all this craziness. And so my focus is now back on the weight loss, and I have 7 more pounds that I would like to lose. Actually, I was trying on some of my old clothes from before I gained all this weight, and I was shocked to realize that I fit back in all of them. So I'm actually much closer to the weight I was than I realized. I wasn't weighing myself then, so I had a guess at what I weighed then, and my guess was slightly off. I'm actually very close to it now, so that's a non-scale victory. I fit in all of the clothes that I had from before I gained all the weight a few years back. Anyway, that is my update. Sorry, I have been not feeling well and really, really busy on top of it. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I will do the same. And I would love to support you in your journey as well. All right, bye.